Before we begin this video, the following mod was created by Electro Bro, with assistance from NM Gaming, Breakfast Brains 2, and PVZAB Fan. What you will be shown is a version purely for showcasing the general aspects of the mod, as there are some unique gameplay aspects that its creator strongly recommends experiencing them firsthand. Hence they are omitted here. Now, onto the feature presentation. In Z-Tech Factory, a party is being celebrated in honor of the founding of Z-Tech, and as such, you and several imps are invited to the annual celebration. Dr. Zomboss himself even allows you to choose the flavor of the cake in honor of celebrating the anniversary in such an impactful industry. With the cake chosen, the party can get started and the celebrations can properly begin. Or so they thought. Welcome to the Wolf and Pup Custom Boss Hunt, a mod where you and up to 3 other imps face off against the uninvited guest, known together as Wolf and Pup. The two are entirely separate, so let's start off with the snarky little pest, known as the Pup. Pup has a wide range of attacks, but is most well known for his exceptionally fast movement and chain lightning attacks, so players will have to coordinate with their fellow gnome-sized teammates, and plan accordingly. This is especially apparent for his Imp-Kata attack, which will shred through your Z-Mech in mere seconds, if you do not stun him accordingly. Once Pup has been chased around for a while, he will cry wolf, summoning his Z-Mech, and hijacking various signals in the process. These signals will make him impervious to any kind of damage, so you will need to complete a puzzle in order to break the signal's connection. Just be careful. During this phase, the wolf has access to their strikes that constantly rain hell on the map. Make sure to keep tabs on where those icons are, for if you don't, you will definitely feel the pain. Once the connection to the signals have been broken, you better have your Z-Mechs ready, for now is your chance to strike at the wolf mech, and harm it, for it now becomes time to take action. You will need to deal a quarter of its health in terms of damage, in order to expose the weak spot, and cause the wolf to begin fleeing. Though in the process however, you now have a much bigger concern. The resulting weak spot being exposed has also attracted the attention of multiple viruses in the area. In order to get Pup out of the mech, you will need to get close to him and forcefully eject him out of the mech yourself. But be careful, for whenever attempting an eject, the viruses will quickly begin moving in towards you rapidly, and you will perish if one gets close to you for too long. Once you successfully activate the eject, the Pup will be ejected from his mech, and the cycle starts back at the beginning once more. Once Pup has been forcefully ejected from the mech at least once, he will gain access to upgraded and entirely new attacks, so you will have to adapt your style of play accordingly, and be on the lookout. For each time Pup is ejected from his mech, he must wait 2 minutes before he can call it back in again, so make sure to deal as much damage as you physically can to Pup before he calls his mech in once more. The wolf mech can only be called in up to 4 times per game, and after the 4th ejection, will be scrapped entirely, and he will no longer be able to call in the mech once this occurs. As a side note of caution, this boss hunt has several unique properties to it that will force players to tackle it differently from their usual boss hunt. The boss scales in health depending on the player count. There is no bait phase, no enrage phase, and no locations for you to play spots. As a bonus, the higher difficulties of this boss hunt also changes a lot more than just the health and damage values of the boss in question. So prepare for the unexpected, and brace your butt boosters, for you are going to need it for when the mod releases relatively soon. Before I conclude this video, there are some notes that the creator of the mod would like to share. The project in question was created initially as a shitpost, before being developed into an actual proper mod that just so happened to release around the time of Garden Warfare 1 and 2's anniversary. The boss hunt was intentionally made for zombies, despite the boss also being a zombie. This mainly because they actually had a small story that was showcased at the start of the video that ties together as to why you would attack the zombie boss as a zombie. And one last thing to mention, due to the upcoming anti-cheat update, not everything will be as polished as they hope they would be, primarily since they wish for the mod to be easily accessible for at least some time before the update comes in to complicate things. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more shit like this. Have fun.